Netcasts you love.
From people you trust.
This is TWiT.
Bandwidth for TWiT specials is provided by CashFly at CACHEFLY.com.
Of TWiT's 24 hours of 2015. I'm sorry, this is hour 16.
Hour 16.
Hour 16. We just completed hour 15. And you know, we're doing this. This is our second time. I have to say, I think as we've done this now twice, I feel like we're getting our stride. We're knowing how to do this. And what a great team we put together. I want to thank all of the producers, the staff at TWiT, a lot of people who came here from all over the world. As you saw, we had a couple from Mumbai and Australia. We have people visiting from everywhere. And, of course, many of our hosts, including Jeff Jarvis and Paul Thurrott, Ron Richards, OMG Chad, Renee Ritchie, Randall Schwartz are all here. Mike Elgan. It's really great to have you all, and we're so glad you're here. But let me emphasize, we're doing this for fun, I admit, and it's great, and it's a great way to celebrate the new year, but we're also doing it for a very good cause. And I want to remind you, this is a chance to raise some money for the United Nations Children's Fund, UNICEF. I want to encourage anybody who wants to donate dollars or cash in your favorite currency to go to UNICEFUSA.org/TWiT. There's the website at the bottom of the screen if you're watching on video. UNICEFUSA.org/TWiT. Anything from $10 and up, and it all goes to a good cause. 91%. One of the reasons we chose UNICEF, they're a 4-star charity, according to Charity Navigator. 91% of the money donated goes directly to the people in need, the children around the world who are getting medicines, education. They're protected from violence and exploitation. Ebola, it just goes on. And if you go to the website, UNICEFUSA.org/TWiT, you can see what they're doing, where your money's going, and I hope you will contribute. We are now, have you refreshed that? Is that the latest figure? We are now $38,328. Thank you, everybody. That is amazing. And by the way, we've actually raised more than that because we also have a great auction at twit.tv/eBay. We're auctioning off iFixit ProTech Toolkit signed by the iFixit team. We've got memberships, premium and lifetime at IT Pro TV. Thank you to our sponsors. Joby camera accessory bundles, a couple of Leo Laporte bobbleheads that I'll autograph for you. I will also record your outgoing voicemail greeting. I think we have 10 of those. We've got the very rare TWiT etched mugs. TWiT fezzes, thanks to our great friends at Fezzorama. They found some of the original blue velvet TWiT fezzes. We've got those. And we've got lynda.com premium memberships, thanks to lynda.com, iFixit, Fezzorama, IT Pro TV, and Joby for their great donations. So I think we are, Jeff, correct me if I'm wrong, but we're over $6,000 now. And we're over $9,000 in bids. So that's a guarantee we'll get at least $9,000, but I think that could go a lot higher. Those auctions will continue until we're almost done. We've got a few more hours, but if you go to the website, you'll see twit.tv/eBay, or again, if you'd like, you can go to UNICEFUSA.org/TWiT. It's a very good cause. And yes, I am committed. You see this beautiful head of hair? I really regret this, but I have committed. And I think we're going to do it because we're only a few $1,000s off.
Less than 2. That
I will shave this sucker off. And Lisa has been charging the clipper as if she wants to. As if she's looking forward to this. Sarah Lane wants to do a little bit. Jeff Jarvis wants to do a little bit. I shaved you, Jeff. Well, I shaved you. You don't have to. The show's getting weird. And it's going to get even weirder because if we get to $60,000... Mr. Paul Thurrott says he'll shave his head, too.
Wow. Up in the stakes.
And if we get to $70,000, I'm going to nominate Mary Jo Foley. I think that's only fair that the entire Windows Weekly show should be bald as a cue ball on our next episode. What do you think? Huh?
Are we counting eBay, or are we already
No, we are not counting eBay. This is just in the cash donations.
Right.
So you can add the two together because that's how much we're going to. And 100% of the eBay auctions is going to UNICEF. So, but you could add the two together, the total. But we've already established that those goals are the cash goals. So 40,000 is very, very close. All right. Do I have a new clipboard? Carly Perkins, come on down. Carly's you've been here since well before we started, 2 a.m. And how are you feeling? You're young. You probably can keep going for hours. I know. It's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. In just a bit, we're going to walk over and say hello to Mike Elgan for his wine picks. And then a little later, Marilyn Monroe is joining us.
Wow.
I don't know. Are we going to have a seance? I don't know exactly how that's going to work.
Wow.
All right. We had a real-life Bollywood star right here in studio with us just moments ago. But before we go to the wine picks, and by the way, this hour... We're going up to the 7 o'clock hour, and let me just see, 7 p.m. Is this possible? We don't have somebody for UTC -3? Chat room, please, if you're watching live, if you're in really on the west coast of South America, if you're actually some of the east coast too, if you're on the west of Brazil, in Chile, if you're in Argentina, I guess it's all of South America, Paraguay and Suriname, if you're in the area where UTC -3, in other words, if it's about 11:06 p.m. where you are, almost midnight, please email John at TWiT.tv. John, if we can, we're just going to try to get somebody. We had some people drop out. We were really close to having almost everybody. But, of course, as it gets closer to midnight, a lot of people say, what was that thing? I forgot. I had something I was going to do.
I was supposed to go on Skype.
I was supposed to go on, I can't remember. Happy New Year. So, Ron Richards, it's you and me in the Game of Geeks. We've gotten rid of those amateurs, Paul Thurrott and Steve Gibson. Now the actual geeks. You are a comic book geek.
I'm born and bred comic book geek.
But you know a little bit of
science fiction.
Science fiction.
Yeah,
and there have been, I just want to say, a lot of science fiction questions.
There's a lot of sci-fi questions.
Geek.
How do you feel about science?
How are we going to do this face-off?
So here's what we're going to do. We're going to go back to the first game that we played where that was the Circle of Knowledge.
Oh, I hate this
But
game.
it is just between you two.
Ron's really good at this.
Okay.
All right.
So...
Let's see.
we
this
have...
is where you're going to give us a topic, and we are going to go back and forth until we run out of...
Absolutely.
Or get
I think I have a topic that both of you guys are about level on.
Okay.
Okay. We're going to start off with you, Leo.
Tan. No. Okay. Never mind.
Is that Star Wars knowledge?
Comic. All right. Yeah.
This is, you have to name as many social networks as you can.
Are they still existing?
Existing or defunct
Friendster.
social networks. Go. He says Friendster.
All right, MySpace.
Facebook.
Google Plus.
Weibo.
Instagram.
Twitter.
Oh wow.
3, 2,
Foursquare.
Oh, Plurk.
Swarm.
3.
Swarm is Foursquare. I don't think that counts.
Apps. They're two separate apps.
It's two apps, but the same social network.
Okay. So it's been stated. Is Swarm just Foursquare? Okay.
It's just Foursquare and another rapper.
If you say yay and Ron loses, make some noise. Okay. If you think Ron was correct in that he should keep going, make some noise.
That's a loud contingent.
I don't know.
I think we can.
Ron,
I think you're going to get
that's it.
Swarm and Foursquare.
Right.
It's the same. It goes to the same place.
Oh, wow.
It's like saying Facebook and Facebook Messenger are different things.
Perfect. So I'm sorry, Ron. The crowd has spoken.
No, you're sorry, Leo.
No. The crowd said that Ron was incorrect.
You think Ron was wrong? Wait a minute. Let's do that again because it sounded to me.
Is Ron
like
incorrect? Is he wrong? Does he lose?
lose.
Are Swarm and Facebook? Or
does he win?
Or do I lose?
Noise.
Or do
Does
I
Leo
lose?
He wins.
Leo, you don't lose.
That's really not fair, is it? Can we do one more?
Let's do one
Let's do one more.
All right, let's
Okay.
do one more.
So, this is it.
This is it.
Yeah. We're in
the absolute.
Yeah, this is the
not
overtime.
fair.
Overtime.
You're at my house. You know, this is not
Okay,
fair.
we're gonna
Yeah.
start off
Resurrection.
with Ron this time.
Okay.
You have to list off as many sci-fi movies as you can.
Oh, that's
Sci-fi
good.
movies.
That's tough.
Go.
Okay, Planet of the Apes.
Alien.
Star Trek.
Aliens.
Star Wars.
Terminator.
Star Wars Episode 1.
Star Wars Episode 2. You son of a bitch.
Independence Day.
Sci-fi? I guess so.
Yeah.
Snakes
Three,
on a plane.
Okay. Do we think steaks on a plane is legitimate? Do we? I'm sorry.
Sharknado!
That's the
That's
three.
even worse. That's fantasy.
All right, so 1 to Leo, 1 to me, one more round, and then we're out.
One more.
No. You win. I surrender. Congratulations.
I think Ron
Richards is our winner, ladies and gentlemen.
Richards
And now you have to
is-
shave your head. You
Oh,
know
wait
that,
a
right?
minute.
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
Thank you.
$1,000 away.
We are $1,000 away. $39,000. Thank you, everybody. We really appreciate it. Actually, we're $1,035 away. Let's be exact, shall we?
I think if you refresh that page, oh man, we are so close.
So close.
$35.
Now, I got to tell you, I want to make sure that you understand. I'm not going to shave my head the minute it hits 40,000. Because, no, I will shave my head before the show's over. But I figure we're going to work this.
Feels like you're backing out of this,
No,
Leo.
I'm shaving my head. But we're going to work this. We're not going to just
Right.
give it to you at 6 p.m. We got 9 more hours of broadcast to do. I figure probably, you know what would be a good time? New Year's Eve in Petaluma.
Yeah, it'd be true.
Midnight. How about that? If you guys give right now to TWiTUSA.org/twit, and if we cross the $40,000 mark, I will shave my head.
Shift refresh.
Shift refresh.
Make sure you
F5.
empty the cache.
I will shave my head at midnight Petaluma time, the actual New Year's Eve. So I'll go into the new year with a clean, a new man with a clean head, a clean scalp. Hey, let's go on over because we're going to do some wine. Are you ready for wine?
Oh, nice.
John Cesano is here along with Mike Elgan. What is that? What are you saying?
So, Leo, you're going into New Year with a clean paint?
With a clean paint, not a clean slate, a clean paint. I like that, Eric. You're absolutely right. What? Don't threaten me with those clippers. Don't threaten me with those clippers. She's got them all charged up. All right. Hey, Mike Elgan. And John Cesano or Cesano? Cesano. He's a paisano.
You get on this side, I'll get on
All right. And it's great to see you. You know, we all love wine because here we are in Sonoma County, which is one of the great wine counties, not of just California, but of the world, I would say.
Yeah, I grew up. Is this?
You're live.
Right. So, yeah, I grew up in Sonoma County, born and raised in Santa Rosa.
Yeah.
And grew up with wine, obviously. In my office, there's a picture of my brother and I crushing grapes back when I was 12. In
Wow.
72.
With your actual feet?
With our feet, yeah, seriously. Old school. Obviously not for sale. More of a family wine, but a terrific picture. And now...
Are you a winemaker today?
No, but I'm fortunate. I work for a winery.
Yeah.
My boss is actually a farmer, Guinness McFadden. You couldn't write a better name.
That's a great name.
And he grows grapes organically in Mendocino County.
All right.
And
Up the coast just a little bit from us.
Up the coast and inland a little bit. So really cool climate, high altitude. The beginning of the Russian River.
Right.
The Russian River starts on his farm.
No kidding.
The very north
He's
end. So
the source.
The beginning.
Wow.
So these bubblies I brought in today are from his
Your head is worth $40,000 now.
All right, but Taylor, we're on the air now, so don't interrupt.
It's okay.
I hope that this isn't a sign.
It's a harbinger.
Oh Lord! All right,
I
go
got
ahead.
there first.
Yeah. Thank you. All right.
So anyway, the bubblies I brought in today as an example came from grapes from his farm, and they're kind of hard to get because they're so exclusive. This bubbly that I brought in at the California State Fair
Yeah.
was the best of show. This is the best sparkling wine in the state of California.
That's saying a lot because we have some very good sparkling
John has a
wines.
special deal for everybody watching the show.
Well, something we did, I talked to our tech people because this is a tech show.
You bet.
And if you go to McFaddenFarm.com,
Yeah.
you can get any of our wines
Yeah.
20% off by using the code TWiT20. We thought that would be appropriate. And then any money you save, you might want to take that and donate it.
Put it right into the
That's it,
UNICEF.
exactly.
That's awesome.
So, do you want to give one more time the URL for that?
Well, I think they know by now. It's UNICEFUSA.org/twit. And incidentally, yes, you just saw we did cross $40,000. So now there's no backing out. I am going to enter 2015 with no hair at all.
I'm going to miss your hair.
Thank you, everybody, for raising so much money. But onward. We're still at 50,000. I get a tattoo at 60,000. Paul shaves his head. Do you want to throw anything in, Mike? You want to participate in any way in this crazy thing? 70,000's open right now. No, he says. A smart man. Smart man.
So what I did bring...
You know what? Should we put the hair on eBay as an auction? No.
A wig. We'll make a wig.
Somebody will make a voodoo doll out of me. I don't think that's a good idea.
What I brought for tasting, I'm going to bring it back to Sonoma County.
Okay.
I'm going to start with a Brut from our farm.
Now, Brut means...
Dry.
Dry.
And this is a Cuvée Brut. Cuvée means blend.
Okay.
So the blend is half Chardonnay, half Pinot Noir.
And Cuvées tend to be the higher end for each winery.
Tend to be. And the Brut dry, that is where people have gone. This is a Brut Rosé, and we'll get into that in a bit. And then because I am in Sonoma County and because you're not going to get these at a store, stores are closed.
Yeah.
You can't go online and get it today for New Year's Eve.
Right.
I went and got the most accessible, yet still good, sparkling wine you can store anywhere.
You mean it's not this fine $7 per Magnum Cooks?
Well, we have a cure for that too, because that's not so yummy.
It's not so
This will make it better.
Oh, we'll find out what that is. All right.
Instead of an orange juice, we'll get to that.
All right.
And the recipe for this, by the way, and you'll want it, available at johnonwine.com.
johnonwine.com.
We'll get to that.
What a great idea. I thank you, John, for doing that. I appreciate it.
So I'm going to open some bubbly and pour it.
Shall I open? Because I'm an expert by now. I've done 16 bottles. Who wants to duck? I will not hit the magician. He's a rocket scientist. I could get in real trouble. So is there a preferred way to open this? I've heard sometimes people say, don't let the champagne foam out of it.
You don't want to. You want to go as calm as possible and actually hold that cork in, because that big pop is kind of injurious to the sparkling wine itself.
It's not going to hurt our Cook's champagne.
Not particularly, but this one you want to take a little more.
We might want to be a little gentle.
It's a little yummier that way.
The cork out of the bottle. Typically, you want to turn the bottle, right? And
Yeah,
hold the cork.
at an angle is pretty safe. I hold the cork. It's pretty easy with a little practice.
I'll hold a towel if I'm worried about a little foaming action, but I know that this has been babied.
Another thing that will help is if you're at home and you have a bottle of sparkling wine and you don't want it to explode, you don't want it to fountain, having it cold instead of room temperature or just barely chilled is important. And the fastest way to do that is not your freezer, because you'll break your bottle, and not the refrigerator. It takes too long. But if you use a simple ice bath, 20 minutes in an ice bath
And that's what ours has been doing.
will bring your temperature to exactly where you want it to be.
That's really good to know. Is my microphone off, or is it just I don't hear it? Can you hear me, Jason?
The good news, I can hear you.
There we go. Now it's fine. You cut my mic. Okay. You didn't cut it. Somebody cut it. So help me, John, open this safely and gently.
Okay.
So I'm going to cradle it. I'm obviously not going to point it out there because there's people watching. So I'll aim it at this curtain, which is
Perfect.
Is
and
good.
I hold it, and
Slowly.
while it's trying to come out, I actually hold it down.
Yeah, because
so
it's
that it's sort of a really incredibly
wants to come
slow
out.
event. Exactly.
Yeah. So we're just going
And
to
the more
baby it
silent
out.
you can, the better. There's times accidents happen.
Oh.
That'll do. That'll do. Whatever happens, happens.
All right.
Yay.
But you know what? No foaming champagne coming out of there. That's probably because it was chilled.
Now, a fun thing.
Nice cork, too.
This bubbly, I will share.
Yeah.
99 times out of 100 that a wine takes a gold medal in a wine competition, it never takes another, no matter how many wine competitions it's entered into afterwards.
Why is that?
Because for the most part, wine competitions are luck-based nonsense that wineries use for marketing.
So randomization is unlikely.
Just throw enough stuff at the wall, you're going to get something to stick.
Well, we know that, don't we, from the blind tastings of very expensive and very cheap wines. Very frequently, people can't tell the difference when they're blind tastings. Yeah.
The unique thing about this, though, is this is not merely a gold medal. This is a unanimous or double gold medal among the judges. And then it went on to get another double gold medal and another, which is best of show. So this is a 3-time double gold medal.
Wow.
That's something you can pay attention to.
That's not accident.
Describe what we're tasting for everybody else who can't taste it. What are we going to be?
For those that can't, this wine, half Chardonnay, half Pinot Noir, beautiful apple and citrus, grapefruit notes.
Would I sniff it? Like a red wine?
It, and then instead of swishing it around your mouth, it's more of a straight back on the taste.
Right.
One of the other things you're going to pick up, this wine spent 4 days shy of 3 years entourage which just means becoming sparkling wine in that bottle.
3 years.
And wines that are $95 at this beat spent 2 years,
All right.
and don't have 50% Pinot Noir.
So longer's better.
Longer is way
Now,
better.
is there anything I should look at in the color, the bubbles, the...
Nice clarity, and look at those teeny bubbles just
They're
floating.
really small.
Yeah, there's over 1 million bubbles in a bottle of sparkling wine done
Wow.
right. And these are incredibly fine. Your other sparkling wine might be a little bit bigger in the bottle.
This big.
So a little taste. And
Those
it
are
goes
really
for all of
fun.
you.
Cheers. Slante. Happy New Year. You know, that is really, really good. And maybe I've been spoiled because I've been drinking Cooks all night. But that is remarkable. In fact, I think we had a very good Veuve Clicquot. The other night we were out to dinner, a French true champagne, right? You can't call these champagne because they're not from the Champagne region. I think this is better than the Veuve Clicquot.
Well, the thing is, to get a good champagne, you have to spend at least $60 or much more to have it be really good. But this, when it was released, I will be honest, was $25.
Wow.
And my wine club customers, McFaddenFarm.com, got up to 40% off of that.
Wow.
So $15 a bottle. Now it's $40 and Wine Club exclusive just because we're almost out of it.
Right.
But I have another bubbly that's actually, I think, more delicious. So I'm going to open that next. And that one is available at McFaddenFarm.com with 20% off using the TWiT20 code.
Now let me ask you, do you talk about a vintage year on
You know what, if
champagnes?
anyone has a glass or
Oh,
a
yeah,
cup,
you know,
doesn't
you've
matter,
got to
coffee
try
cup,
this.
Whatever.
If anybody would like some champagne, Amira, let me give you the bottle and you can just give it
If they don't
to
have a glass,
anybody.
just tilt your head back and open your mouth.
I swear, John, and I'm not making this up, that is remarkable.
Yeah.
Don't
One
you
of the-
think
one
so,
of the
Mike?
magic
So
things
too.
about
Yeah.
We're club members, and we absolutely love
This is
3
remarkable.
years, that 3 years is spent becoming sparkling wine in the bottle brings integration. Others don't. So that's really the stepping stone that makes this the better wine than you find typically at a price point twice as much.
Do you put a champagne down once you get it?
Why?
Yeah.
Oh, do you mean do you lay
So
it down and age?
do I put it and age it in my cellar, or do I drink it that year?
You can absolutely lay down a good champagne or sparkling wine. And a lot of people use 2.5 times the amount of time spent entourage as sort of a key.
So
for a
3 years
minimum.
entourage, it would be
3 times
6,
2.5,
7
7.5
years. All right.
Without a problem.
All right.
There are wines that go far beyond that. Roederer, their Mendocino County sparkling wine.
Yeah.
Mendocino County, by the way.
Very
Not
good.
just us. Roederer, Scharfenberger, there's a ton
These
of
are
folks.
great names.
Yeah, they're phenomenal sparkling wines. There's an event the second weekend of April, a celebration of Mendocino County sparkling wines where they're all poured.
How fun.
One place. Yay. And you
I
can
do
find
have to
about it
say,
there.
though, as much as I look forward to going to McFadden, Scharfenberger gives you champagne and chocolate.
There is that. McFadden has organic grass-fed beef. Now,
I
bovine
might
growth
be
from-
visiting
it's a
you
magic
instead.
wine.
Now,
Do me a favor, hold this and I'm going to open this one.
will this say the tirage on the bottle? Will it tell you how long it was in the barrel?
No, but I will let you know.
That's a very
Absolutely,
interesting
yeah.
point. So this is where having a good wine cellar, cellar, SELLER,
Right.
really can make a difference, because that person, that expert, is going to know things like the tirage that otherwise you can't find out. And I asked you, they don't put years on the bottle, what year the vintage
No,
was?
in fact, ours is non-vintage because it can be a blend, although the honest reason,
Yeah.
ours are almost always a vintage sparkling wine, but we don't have to pay for a label change by using NV, non-vintage, over and over
Right.
again. So
Look how
I
nicely he eased that out. That was great.
I happen to know the vintages for the wines, but it doesn't really matter. As I pour this is a Brut Rosé.
Okay.
Look at the color, and if you've never done it before, when you go taste
That's
wines...
gorgeous. Look at this.
Yeah. When you go taste wines and they're pink, the wine came from a red grape that was squeezed, clear juice comes out, limited skin contact instead of full skin
I
contact
see.
to give it color
So-
occurred. But with a sparkling wine, there is no limited skin contact. The wine is either with skin in the
that's
bottle
very nice.
or not.
Did you try the other one?
Yeah.
Isn't that good?
To make a Brut
Holy
Rosé,
cow.
to make this color, typically 4 to 7% finished Pinot Noir wine is blended into your regular sparkling wine at disgorgement. Because McFadden is up at the top end of the Russian River, the highest elevation with mountains throwing shade, it's cooler climate, doesn't have the runaway sugars, it's lighter, took 10% finished Pinot Noir wine to get that color, but that brought more flavor. So Roederer and Scharfenberger, who again, the best sparkling wines you can think of, both got silver medals for their Brut Rosé.
And this is a gold medal.
Yes, and
congratulations.
This is a gold.
Nicely done from the McFadden Winery.
Standout wines across the board, across all of them.
This is a Cuvée Rosé from McFadden. And you know what I like? It's also organic, which is kind of nice.
We grow them organically. No, why would you ever, say I, working for where I do, choose to use cancer-causing Roundup in growing your grapes?
Right.
Just, yeah.
Let's not do it. Now, I actually have to say, I like the first one a little bit better. I'm not crazy about a rosé, but it is beautiful color.
The flavors on this, when I pour them side by side, people choose this about 3-1.
No kidding.
And the reason is the addition of the Pinot Noir brought on some strawberry, cherry, and watermelon notes.
I'll grant you that.
Sweeter, ripe red fruit notes, still on a dry wine.
Right.
So it's a brut, dry, and yet it's got these sweeter notes, and people love sweet.
I like the crisp. I like the dry.
And the first is unapologetically crisp.
I also think it's more different from what you can get anywhere else.
Right.
The other one is just a super, super good sparkling wine. This is something really kind of rare, and you just don't find something like this.
Yeah.
And it is beautiful.
And my boss, Dennis McFadden, either a genius or an insane man, kindly let me set the dosage on this. As the tasting room manager for his tasting room, I get to taste our wines every day, and I know what they should taste like. The first one was 0.08, the level of sugar that we add back at disgorgement to trigger an extra...
You put sugar in this?
Teeny bit. It's the only, by the way, sparkling wines are the only wines you can add sugar to. You can't do it with still wines, but you do it to trigger the bubbling, the small beaded bubbles that you get after disgorgement.
My God. You'll have to forgive me for a moment, but I see that somebody very special has come in the place. Do you think you could get her drunk for me?
We could definitely try.
Ladies and gentlemen, Marilyn Monroe, aren't you gorgeous? Would you like some bubbly, Marilyn? Come on in. Woo! Marilyn Monroe, that is fabulous. You know,
Hello, Hollywood. Isn't this wonderful? Here I am at TWiT, TWiT's TV. It's so exciting to see you, Leo.
Thank you, darling, Marilyn.
Oh, Happy New Year. Yes.
I want her back for my birthday. Can we arrange that?
And I'll sing Happy Birthday.
Would you? I bet you do. I bet you do. Now, you know what we should ask Marilyn?
Can I get closer? Can I get closer to Leo?
Well, my fiance's right out there, but she doesn't mind, does she?
Leo, my
You know,
darling.
I do have a list, and Marilyn's on it.
Really? You know what? So I made your bucket list for 2014.
That's what they call it? Bucket list? I'll go for that, yes.
Yes, the bucket list. You know what? I haven't been this excited since John F. Kennedy. Since I sang to John F. Kennedy.
That was a beautiful moment, Marilyn.
It was.
I haven't been so excited since Some Like It Hot in the subway grate.
Oh, yes, I remember that. But you know what, dear?
What?
I would love for you to be my leading man in my next picture.
Oh, dear, what would that be?
Well, would you like to be my leading man first of all?
I would.
Really?
Yes.
Good, good. Well, now we have to get permission from somebody.
Lisa, can I be in her next picture?
Not Lisa.
No?
You know what you do?
Who?
Yes. Well,
Louis B. Mayer? Cecil B. DeMille? Who?
Mr. President, he had himself in mind. That's right. But wait a minute. You're the president here, aren't you?
I am. I give you permission, Marilyn.
Happy New Year to you. Happy New Year to you. Happy New Year, Mr. President. Leo, I've always wanted to say that. Happy New Year to you.
Well, I'll drink to that. Happy New Year, Marilyn. Marilyn Monroe, ladies and gentlemen. I'm afraid we were hooked together. I'm sorry, Marilyn. I didn't mean to catch your diamonds.
I have a few songs I'd like to sing.
All right.
Wait, where can I sing them? Can I sing them
Where
here?
can Marilyn sing? Where would be the best place? I think we should bring Marilyn over here so we can see her beautiful gown. And we should thank John. It's so great to have you. JohnOnWine.com if you'd like to know more. And we've been drinking the delicious McFadden. I'm going to come back because I have about 800 gallons of crap champagne. And you said you could make that taste better.
We will do that.
All right, we're going to come back and do that. But first, ladies and gentlemen, I give you the queen of the movies. They say she was a candle in the wind. Norma Jean, ladies and gentlemen, Marilyn Monroe.
Thank you ever so. I hear it.
Woo! Is she going to take it off?
Leo, over here. Happy New Year. I hope we raise so much money for UNICEF.
She's going to help you shake your head. Have a seat.
Not yet.
Have a seat.
Now? Oh, Lord.
Sit down, Leo.
Oh.
This is for you. A kiss on the hand may be quite continental, but diamonds are a girl's best friend. Ooh. A kiss may be grand, but it won't pay the rental on your humble flat, or help you at the automat. Men grow cold as gals grow old, and we all lose our charms in the end. But square cut or pear shape, these rocks won't lose their shape. Diamonds are a girl's best friend. Oh, I have to tell you something, darling.
What is that, Marilyn?
Well, there may come a time when a lass needs a lawyer, but diamonds are a girl's best friend. Yeah. There may come a time when that hard-boiled employer thinks you're awful nice, but get that ice or else no dice. He's your guy when stocks are high, but beware when they start to descend. Ooh. It's then that those louses go back to their spouses. Diamonds are a girl's best friend. Can I come over here?
Oh, of course.
Hello, handsome. How are you? Oh. I've heard of affairs that are strictly platonic, but diamonds are a girl's best friend. Ooh, ooh, ooh. And I think affairs that you must keep platonic are better bets. If little pets get big baguettes, time rolls on, and youth is gone, and you can't straighten up when you bend. Woo! But stiff back or stiff knees, you stand straight at Tiffany's. Diamonds! Come on, everybody, give me a little clap, just like this. Yeah, that's right. Diamonds! Yeah, that's it. Woo, that's it. I don't mean rhinestone,
No, ma'am.
but diamonds are a girl's best friend. Best friend. Woo.
I'll never wash this cheek again, Marilyn. And I don't think Steve's going to ever wash his forehead again either. Look at that. Thank you, Marilyn.
Give him a kiss.
He's kind of cute, too. What do you think? Oh.
I want to be loved by you, and nobody else but you.
Yes.
I want to be loved by you alone. Boop, boop, be doo. I want to be kissed by you, and nobody else but you. I want to be kissed by you alone. I couldn't aspire.
That beats Dancing with Kirk, doesn't it? Yeah.
Do anything higher than to have the desire to call you my own. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-doo-ba-doo-boo. I wanna be loved by you, and nobody else but you. I wanna be loved by you alone. I am fickle. You know what? They say this is a sign of intelligence.
I have a lot of intelligence.
He has a lot of intelligence.
I'm gonna have a lot too soon.
He does.
Any minute now. I'm shaving my head for you, Marilyn.
Really?
Yes.
No, I like your head the way it is.
Oh, so do I.
It's me. And hello, young man. I have to come over here. I can't neglect you. Well, I couldn't aspire to anything higher than to have the desire to call you my own. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-doo-ba-doo-boo. Woo! I wanna be loved by you, and nobody else but you. I wanna be loved by you alone. Oh, yes, I do. Yes, I do.
There seems to be enough to go around.
Yeah. That's right.
I'll take the left, you take the right.
All right.
Beats Captain Kirk, doesn't it?
Oh, forget about Kirk.
I've never been told that before. I couldn't aspire to anyone higher.
No, that's true.
Like you, Leo, that you have the desire to call you my own. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-doo-ba-doo-boo. I wanna be loved by you, and nobody else but you. I wanna be loved by you. A boop-boop-be-doo-ba-doo-ba-doo-boo. Boop-boop-be-doo.
Boop-be-doo, yes. Oh, my goodness.
Thank you ever so.
Marilyn Monroe, everybody. Holy cow. She is great. And I am never washing this cheek again, I have to tell you. We love you, Marilyn. Thank you so much.
Can I tell you about my website?
Please do.
It's called celebrityacts.com. Celebrityacts.com.
Say that carefully.
Celebrityacts.com. One word.
One word.
And I do all kinds of characters. My name's Camille Larea. And I'm so happy and honored to be here at TWiT TV and raising money for UNICEF. It's a great cause.
We do this every year.
The children, thank you. Camille, thank you so much. You're marvelous.
Get your pledges in. Everyone get your pledges in and get on the phone or whatever you have to do online. Whatever you have to do to give my darling sweetheart,
Dr. Mom.
Leo.
What's going on?
Is that Mom?
That's Dr. Mom.
Dr. Mom, hello, I'm Marilyn. Yes.
She can roll a little closer. Why don't you just go up and say hi, Dr. Mom?
That's the way we do it now.
You know what? I'm so honored to be singing for your son. I heard he was a pioneer. He was.
No, that's right. That's right, Camille. You're singing for, yeah.
I heard he was a pioneer in podcasting.
I am a pioneer.
Which has come back now.
Yes.
It is.
Yes.
It is.
It is.
So
Marilyn,
that's so exciting.
yes.
I'm so happy to be here and honored to be here. But I better be going soon.
Why is that, Marilyn?
I feel like I'm fading and I need to go to that great Hollywood sign in the sky.
Marilyn, don't go.
Don't go.
Don't go, Marilyn. It's not midnight.
Oh, I should have
We
some
have
more.
champagne.
Really? I should have some more champagne.
It's not very
But
good,
you know.
but we have a lot of it.
No, we have excellent champagne.
Oh.
We've got some good stuff.
Oh,
I've been
good.
saving it for
Oh,
Marilyn, yes.
all right.
Mm-hmm. Well, Marilyn, thank you.
Thank you.
So
Wait,
much.
she just said
You're gonna bathe
something.
in it.
What is it, Dr. Mom?
At midnight, she turns back into a pumpkin.
Do you turn into a pumpkin?
Well, I just turned back into me, but I'm a real girl.
Yes, she's definitely a real
Wait,
girl.
last time I checked. Oh, I have something for you.
So, where have you been keeping it?
I forgot all about it. It's down here.
Oh, dear.
Oh, dear. I
What?
can't get it.
Can I help, Marilyn?
I don't know.
Should I get some Some pinchers?
Help me.
Steve, you're good at getting into locked things. Could you just
It's
check
way
her
down.
security?
check her security, would you?
It's way down
I
there.
think it's a USB key, perhaps.
Wait a
It's
minute.
fallen and gone.
Oh, here it
my
is.
goodness.
I got it out.
Oh,
Yay.
a business card.
Yes.
How very lovely.
It's my business
Website address.
It does.
How
Oh,
convenient.
of course,
Yes.
it's CelebrityX.com.
Do you promise to call me, Leo?
I will commune. I mean, Marilyn, I shall call you. I shall call you again and again. And someday, too, I shall join you in the Hollywood Hills, in the sign in the sky, and we can make love forever.
Wow.
Just come back next year.
You know, my contract didn't say that. But that's all right.
Okay.
For you, I'll make an exception, Leo.
I have your number, Camille.
And
I
a
mean,
lot of
Marilyn.
lipstick.
Yes,
Oh,
the
one
hair's
more.
going. The hair's going. It's going to be gone. Will you come back and kiss my bald scalp?
Yes, I will.
All right, because in about 4 hours, I'm going to shave my head for UNICEF. It's very depressing. You're
But you
shaving
better
it?
check with your fiancé first.
She thought it up.
Right?
Shaving it.
Really? Well, what about me?
We're a modern couple, Marilyn.
Oh, they're swingers. They're
Oh,
swingers.
my God, are we?
And I'm just warming him up for you. Warming him
Oh,
up.
I'm warm. I'm hot. I'm boiling.
Wait. You know, his heart's beating very fast, Leo.
I better get my blood pressure checked.
Wait, put your hand on my heart. This is how it's supposed to beat. You feel that?
Yes, I do.
That's how it's supposed to beat.
Oh, my God,
Nice and slow.
I can see Denver from here. It's incredible.
Wow.
I don't know what that means, but I'm not taking my hand off for anything.
Oh, wait, we better. This is a children's.
I agree. The UNICEF. Think of the
That's
children.
right, okay.
Think of the children.
Cut that. Edit that out. Edit that out. Well, darling, I've had a wonderful time.
Everybody wave goodbye to the most beautiful woman in all of Hollywood, Marilyn Monroe. Goodbye, Marilyn. Goodbye, Marilyn. Validate your parking on the way out, darling. There's a, yeah. Oh, my God. Incredible. Incredible. Ladies and gentlemen, I have seen heaven.
Very nice.
I have.
You need a cell phone page.
That's good. Nice shot. Oh, Marilyn, she's found Evan. I fear I've lost her.
You never know what he's going to say.
We love you, Leo.
We love you, Marilyn. Marilyn. Oh, Marilyn.
Just in case my wife isn't watching.
Do I still have a lipstick on that cheek there?
No.
Not there? Oh, good. All right. Steve's going, you do. You do, actually. All right. We are going to do now. This is wait a minute, Corbel. Now,
and
that,
the reason I
that is
brought
not
it in-
considered normally to be a great champagne, is it?
No, but it is made in the bottle.
Okay.
It's incredibly affordable. That was $10.
Yeah.
And you can find it everywhere in the United States.
This is probably the most consumed champagne on New Year's, I would guess.
Or sadly cooks.
Yeah.
But this is probably the best value champagne.
Yeah.
Sparkling wine.
Yeah.
They actually call it California champagne. And my favorite part, if anyone has not been to the Corbel tour, they not only have a tasting room, they have a tour.
Yeah.
And during it, there's an audio-visual portion where you sit in a theater and you see a video where they describe the grapes being lovingly hand-picked.
Wow.
Lovingly hand-picked. 3 words, 1 lie. Nobody ever picked grapes with love. It is horrible labor.
But you almost always use your hands.
Or
Are there machines now?
Yes.
Oh, I'm sad to hear that.
But my brother and I, every time we see that video, we
Lovingly.
Oh, we giggle like children. It's our favorite part of the video.
I did it as slowly as I could.
You did fine.
It still made a little poof.
These will probably be a little bit larger bubbles. The wine isn't quite the same quality,
Now-
but we're going to make it better right afterwards.
You're a tasting master, so I'm going to ask you a question.
Sure.
Shouldn't I rinse this out before I put more champagne in
If
it?
you rinse it out, don't rinse with water because the crap in the pipes and the chlorine is never better than the wine you're going to put in the glass next.
So you might rinse it with the next wine.
With the next wine, exactly.
Okay. Just
So
a little
we'll do
drop,
a little-
though. Yeah.
A little bit. We'll give it a swirl.
Yeah.
And a dump.
But never with water.
No, you'll see people do it, but they should be fired.
And in fact, I get stopped at every tasting room if I try to do that. They say, wait a minute, don't do that. We don't want you to put water in there.
So this doesn't quite have the same bubble structure. It's good.
No, you're noticeably bigger, though.
It won't have quite the same yumminess, but it'll be good. But we'll take it from merely good to, that's pretty okay, with a little addition afterwards, which anyone can do at home with any sparkling wine.
Boy, when I compare this to the first amazing wine we had, the McFadden, what was that?
That was the
Cuvée?
Cuvée Brut.
Brut. That was so marvelous, so amazing. And the bubbles are even on my tongue. I can tell it's almost like soda pop compared to that very fine tingle that you get.
This is so not integrated. This is not a problem. It's fine. People aren't critical palates, generally. They're just, I want something to drink, and this is okay.
And probably people aren't going to drink more than a glass at New Year's at midnight.
We should have started with this.
Well, no, the nice thing is...
I know, because this would have been better had we started with it. You've spoiled us now, John.
Having done that, this at home, instead of orange juice...
Which would make a Bellini,
a mimosa.
right? Or a mimosa, okay.
This is a strawberry muddle with a whole host of different... There's strawberry, there's honey, there's brown sugar, there's basil, and there is balsamic vinegar.
Balsamic vinegar?
So it's sweet and savory,
interesting.
not merely sweet. So it's a grown-up cocktail.
This sounds good. This sounds good.
And it's so much better, and it will take that Corbel.
And you're not going to taste the Corbel at all when you put all that stuff on
That's the
there.
idea.
Yeah.
You can do it with Cooks, you can do it with Andre, you can do it with something ghastly and turn it into something quite drinkable.
It is. But mostly we're tasting the muddle, not the
Thank
champagne.
God.
But it's still hair of the dog.
There you go. That's it exactly. Tomorrow, if you don't stop with one glass or one bottle, you can go to this in the morning, and instead of orange juice, have the hair of the dog, and something delicious.
Okay.
And you can do it any morning. So that's the recipe for this muddle, the proportions and all of that, available on johnonwine.com.
Oh, that's great. Oh, that's great.
Yay.
It's a great blog that he writes.
John on Wine.
Thank you
And
very
you
much.
can learn, and you learn particularly about the Sonoma and Mendocino wines and the
North
local.
Coast, our local wines, the wines I grew up with, the wines being made today, how wines are made, look at varietals, all sorts of fun stuff.
But I got to tell you, if you can find, and do you still have any of that McFadden Brut? Because that is the best champagne. I'm sorry,
Tasting room in
sparkling.
Hopland,
Okay.
and online, McFaddenFarm.com. Use the TWiT20 code and get your 20% off the wines. Only
Lovely.
the next 24 hours, by the way.
Okay.
So that's not forever.
Don't waste time.
TWiT20.
Is that the rest of it?
Go to it.
Now.
That's the rest of it.
Yeah.
Oh,
And there's another one of those
it's all
to
gone.
be opened at midnight.
Oh, you saved
For
me
you
some.
guys. Indeed.
Bless you, John.
Thank
John
you so much,
Cesano,
Leo.
so nice to meet you. JohnOnWine.com.
Thank you.
And then don't forget Guinness McFadden, and we thank Guinness for his fabulous sparkling wine. These are really noticeably better. I have to agree with you.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
We love them.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you, John.
Thanks, everyone.
Let's quickly check the tote board and see how we're doing. Can we go to the website? We want to check it out at unicefusa.org/twit. $41,602. A special thanks to everybody who's donated in the last hour. You have put us over $40,000. So at midnight tonight, I'm not going to do it now, but at midnight tonight, yes, I am. I can't believe it. I love my hair, but I'm going to get it shaved off because, hey, it is for a very, very good cause, UNICEF, and unicefusa.org/twit. But let's not stop there. I'd like to see more. $41,642. Don't forget twit.tv/eBay for the auctions. And we're over $10,000 now on the auctions as well. I think the folks at UNICEF are going to be pretty darn happy because we told them, what, $20,000?
We set their expectations.
We lowered the expectations, and we've blown them out of the water. That is great. $50,000, I'm getting a tattoo on my body. Say again?
Your tuchus?
My tuchus, to use the... Dr. Mom just laughed. Dr. Mom, do you do tattoos? Do you do tattoo removal, Dr. Mom? That would be really more to the point. Whoa! Dr. Mom, no more champagne for you. Holy cow.
Not work well. That's somebody's iPad.
She is either... Poor Dr. Mom, turn her around. She's holding her head. That was horrible.
First entire time I crashed.
Oh, the humanity. Can you see Dr. Mom, Michael, in there in the iPad? She's apparently been wounded. Dr. Mom is visiting us from her home in Long Island. She couldn't be here in person, so we're using our iPad robot. What is that? DoubleRobotics.com. The iPad robot, and she actually has control of the robot. She can wander around. And boy, that was... did you enjoy Marilyn? Did she give you a kiss too, Dr. Mom? She thought you were my mother. She was never the brightest girl, but she sure is sweet. Say again?
If we could have a tattoo artist here at 2 a.m.
I am not getting a tattoo live on the air, should I?
Yeah.
Of my tuchus? But you won't show my butt. You'll show my face?
No. We'll cover you. We'll have you.
This seems like such a bad idea.
It's for the kids.
Twit's a reality show, Leo.
All right. Yeah. If you could get a tattoo artist here at 2 a.m., we might as well kill another hour.
For the kids.
I'm not...
There's 4 tattoo shops
There's 4 tattoo shops
within
within a block radius.
Maybe we'll just take the
But can you consult with somebody who knows what they're doing and get me somebody that's not going to give me hepatitis B or something? Like, I want not prison tattoo. I want a professional, a trained artist, somebody who wears rubber gloves and use alcohol. Is this going to hurt, Jason?
Yes.
I'll sit with you. Yeah.
Will you hold my hand?
I will hold your hand, not with that hand, but I'll hold you. Yeah.
And did we I didn't specify where.
No, you didn't choose the cheek. You implied.
I did, but I don't. But I think it should be sufficient that I'm getting a tattoo.
I think it should be somewhere you
Oh my God! I told my children the whole life. I said, "Don't get a tattoo. It will be the regret of your life."
Abby knows.
Abby knows already that I'm doing this. Is she going to come and watch?
I don't know. You can text her.
Now, well, we should talk about body parts.
Shoulder.
Can I have a Viking riding a moose?
If the Viking riding a moose on his helmet, yes.
All right, here's the deal. The chat room has now got to crowdsource the design. Lisa will get to choose.
A landscape.
No. It's this big. It's small. We got to get this. We got to get to 50,000. I want to remind everybody. Dr. Mom, is this a terrible idea? Dr. Mom, help me, Dr. Mom. You're my only hope. Oh dear. So we are going to crowdsource the design. So chat room, please come up with something. It could be a TWiT logo.
#TwitNYE. We'll look it up.
Tweet it. #TWiTNYE. #TWiTNYE. You can tweet it. And if we can get a competent tattoo artist at 2 in the morning, it seems like they'd all be in bed.
Competent enough. That's an oxymoron.
I'm going to be doing more drinking, I think, between now and then. And Lisa gets to pick it. Of course you do, darling. And you get to pick the locale. Well, no, we're going to crowdsource designs for your approval. No, they're not choosing it. They're just going to give you suggestions.
That's the sound of a disapproving wife.
That's a disapproving wife. They're going to give you suggestions, and I guess Lisa should get to decide where. Shoulder? I don't want anything anyone can see. I'm definitely not getting there. That's a terrible idea.
How often do you wear tank tops?
On your head.
On my, like a neck tat?
How often do you wear tank tops?
Leo, you're going to end this night.
Bridget, why are you egging me on? Don't egg me on, Bridget. You get on my head? You want a tattoo on my... Oh, but wait a minute. If I shave my head, they could tattoo my scalp, and then when the hair grows back... Oh, that'll be great. Now I'll have a patch of hair in the shape of a TWiT logo that doesn't grow back.
It's a skunk mark.
This is such a bad idea.
This is an amazing idea.
All right, I'm in your hands, as I have been throughout this entire 24-hour period. You're watching TWiT's 24 hours of 2015, and the reason we're doing this, of course, is to raise money. And look at this thermometer. We got to rejigger this thing. We started at 20,000, filled that up. We're now at 40,000. We filled that up. I think we need to set a new goal on the thermometer, and it's all for the children of the world. We're doing it for a very good cause. It's UNICEFusa.org/TWiT. There's a nice video of me there with hair. That will be the last time you will see me with hair, and then you'll donate. And by the way, thanks to the Tvarkunas family, to Peter Hatley in Melbourne, Australia. Massage by Blair. Blair, if you come and give me a massage, I'd be very happy. Chad, Olan, Jill, and Steve. WA5, I didn't get that one. The Luback family, J.Ott, David Hunt, Kevin, Tim Kuhn, Jack, Latlin, Archer, Jeff M. Ruth and Tom Delahanty in Maine. I have a feeling that might be a Delahanty. Thank you, Ruth and Tom. Is that your folks? Yeah. That's wonderful, Patrick. Thank you. Benjamin Dorsey, Tad, Beth and Vincent, Jim, Nathan, Elliot, Dan, and Anonymous, with lots of great donors. Boy, we really are pleased. Thank you. This has gone so much better than I thought, and yet so much worse in so many ways. It's now dark in Petaluma. We're almost 7 p.m. The sun has gone down. We are only a few hours from midnight, a few hours from the attack of the shaver. Bridget, this is a terrible idea. Why didn't you stop me? I can't. You can't? I can't. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. For $100,000, I will do breast implants. I am saying that right now.
No, stop talking now. Please stop talking.
Just a C-cup. I'm not talking crazy. All right. Where are we going to do the ball drop? Where would we like to do that? I shall stay right here. I'm going to bring Dr. Mom around because she is a virtual reality character in this party. She's joining us via Skype on an iPad with this double robotics. It's kind of like a Segway for an iPad. There's Dr. Mom. She's short but cute. And Dr. Mom, look at all this lovely champagne. I don't know if you're partaking. Here, let me just pour a little bit down your throat.
Yes.
Oh, she likes it. Dr. Mom's sucking it down. Dr. Mom, tell me, are tattoos dangerous?
It depends on whether or not the guy spits on your skin while he's doing it.
Can we get a guy who won't spit on me? That would be one criterion. And he should have good hygiene, right? Because if the needles are dirty, it's risky. You could get Hep B. You could get a disease, and he should have gloves, and he should have alcohol or something, not to drink, but to rub on my skin, right?
Well, it depends. If he drinks a lot of the alcohol, the tattoo will look a lot more interesting.
Okay, I'm not going to have anything in a foreign language. That's absolutely out. Okay.
Oh, come on.
Dr. Mom, can't you get me off the hook? Give me a doctor's excuse.
I'm waiting to see you at least shave your head.
Oh, Lord above. No help here. Dr. Mom, you're going to be with us via double robotics. She's a virtual reality character. Dick's going to be back, by the way, in just a couple of hours because you and Dick are going to celebrate New Year's in New York. Jeff and Jake Jarvis can't be there, but you'll be there in spirit. We'll do the ball drop. But we are about to celebrate New Year in about 2 minutes. Let me just quickly see which time zone. Brazil, Chile, Argentina, Paraguay, and Suriname. Pretty much like Patagonia. We're going to celebrate New Year's in Patagonia. UTC -3. We don't have anybody. So I want to get the chat room to help me and everybody in the studio to help me. And I should also get a bottle of fine Cook's champagne. And the nice thing about the Cook's champagne is, who cares how loud the explosion is? Because I couldn't ruin that champagne. It couldn't be there. Well, look at that. It just appeared. How about that? And $7 a Magnum. You got to like the price. John Cesano's giving me thumbs up. All right, just in case. And who am I going to shoot today?
Mike Elgan.
Mike Elgan hasn't worn the pad. All right. Coming up just a minute away from New Year's 2015 in Patagonia. Have you ever been to Patagonia, Dr. Mom? It's a beautiful part of the world. Yeah, Latin America. I love the food down there. I have to say, Argentina has amazing food. Mike Elgan, he has the goggles. He has the hard hat. Should I try to hit him? Mike, this could hurt. I could poke your eye out. Hey, why don't we put Dr. Mom next to you?
No, don't break the iPad.
Whose iPad is it?
Probably yours.
Well, then I could break it.
It's John's.
I'm a pretty good shot. I might just hit the stand on the iPad. All right, here we go. We are now 20 seconds away, ladies and gentlemen, from Happy New Year in UTC -3, Brazil, Chile, Argentina, Paraguay, and Suriname. Are you going to help me? Turn the lights down. We got 15 seconds. Here we go. We're counting down. Are you ready? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Happy New Year! Oh! Hi-oh! Happy New Year, everybody. It's 2015 in South America. Happy New Year, everybody. That is fabulous. Sorry, did I get you? I hit you. I hit Mike Elgan. I covered him in champagne. But where did the cork go? Wow, I got you. How did I get you? You were 15 feet away.